Wait, a boat would be really bad for you, wouldn't it?
Could be.
This is why. This is why we're going to die on this boat.
Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Welcome back to the adventure. I'm Emma Quinn, and I'm the Game Master facilitating the world.
Hello, I'm Damek, and I am playing Samuel.
Hi, I'm Dabbles, and I'm playing Bata, the bear barbarian. Comes from the lands up north, and he is exploring worlds outside of his homeland.
I am Pony. I will be playing Therrin the Sergal, who has a lust for adventure and is definitely not a rogue.
I'm Hawk. I'm playing Arden, a talented and brilliant mage coming from the capital of Atlas.
So, currently, Eunice and Theodore are creating smoke clouds outside of their open window for their cart.
Oh, they're smoking out?
They're distressing. Because
Okay,
they poked their heads out, looked at what everyone else was doing, like standing in a circle, they're going in a cart and bullshitting a bunch, and like, this is going to take a moment. Okay.
Well,
we need to smell fabulous.
I mean, if we're going to be taking our time with this, there is some things I wanted to examine before we left or while we were on the road.
I'm pretty sure one of the last things Mr. Eunice was saying to us is like, we have to go now, right? Now.
Yeah, but you got to smoke out first.
Well, they're busy smoking, right? Can we see this?
I mean, you can go over to the cart and look in and see if they're
Mr. Renshaw, can you just look over sauce for a second?
I never stopped, but
Okay.
yes.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I get out of our wagon and walk over to the other one.
It's Theodore's wagon?
Yeah, Theodore's wagon.
You're going to peer in through the open shutters?
I'm gonna knock.
Okay. Oh, good. It's about time we need you to go, Theodore says, getting up and knocking something over and going to the door and opening it. And a little waft of weird colored smoke flows out from under his feet.
Does it smell nice?
Yes, like lavender and...
Okay. Oh, so I don't think we're ready to go just... Ooh, that smells really nice, Mr. Theodore. What is that?
It's incense.
Oh, it smells so lovely.
Theodore says, blinking repeatedly.
Anyways, sorry. The Sergal, Therrin, she gave you a knife earlier when we met?
Yes, she convinced me to buy this really crappy knife from her.
I mean, it's pretty crappy. Do you just want your money back, or...?
What I want is to leave.
Okay.
Why are you bothering me over a gold piece?
Oh, so the knife, it's
They lean in like he wants the knife for some reason. 100 gold.
I don't want the knife, but you might not want the knife either. It reports to someone, and I'm not sure who exactly, but I don't think it's something we want to have on us. But I mean, I'll leave it up to you if you want to keep it with you.
Make a diplomacy check. Meh. And then they throw the dagger into an alleyway. Try to. It falls in a haystack.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Falls in a homeless man.
Okay.
Is this trying to find a needle in a haystack now? Or is it going to be easy to find?
Hope no one jumps in that thinking it's safe.
Well, it's just an Assassin's Creed, so it'll be fine.
Kind of look at it a little nervous, but okay. Hey, that's fine.
You ready to go yet?
Yes. Let me just go check, make sure everybody else is ready to go too.
Okay. We're going to head to the front of the stables here. Closes the door, sits down. Come on, my beloved bugalow. He's going to start rubbing it.
Okay, fine. I go back to the other.
Jeez, usually it's aftercare, not before, but whatever.
Where's the haystack in relation to the wagon?
Back left corner of the compound.
Okay.
Moving forward, back to camp. Bata.
Oh, I kind of peek over to Theodore. Can he see the haystack from where he's at?
It was kind of an over-the-shoulder thing.
So no.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
I mean, he does have the ability to turn his head and all, but he was focused on you.
Okay. Contemplating. I make my way towards the haystack. Do I have to do a spot check for the knife, or is it?
That's a search check.
Ooh.
That is not your area.
That is not my area of expertise. 18?
You find it very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Didn't go very deep.
Oh, okay. Is there anywhere else I can hide it that it's not the haystack?
Probably.
Perhaps you could describe the surroundings of this alley.
There's a rotting haystack. It goes down 2 blocks. There's a few back entrances to businesses with junk cans and water barrels collecting water from the rooftop.
Okay. Junk can seems like the best place to put that. All right, I pick up Cheddar. Miss Sergal. I assume Cheddar's not going to speak, but it's recording everything.
In theory.
Out of curiosity, is that dagger in your hand right now?
Yeah.
Are you just like this?
Yeah.
Just in your hands, like a cup of
Yeah,
water?
I picked up Cheddar and I cupped it in my hands and I kind of whispered all that to him.
To Cheddar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming it's being, yeah.
But you're talking to Therrin.
Talking to
Talking to Ms.
Miss
Perch.
Perch.
Yeah.
Madame Perch.
The matron of the Perch family.
Okay.
Right. Miss.
Some help?
God, it's like,
No.
it's like Bata's role playing Therrin today.
I don't know why you are trying to look after. Well, I guess that makes sense. You're looking after your baby girl, but I mean, she seems all right. Just she'll be okay. I mean, I don't know why she doesn't like you or anything, but you know, kids can be a little dumb. So I'm sure she loves you anyways, and is just doing some weird stuff because she's young. So just be nice to her, and I'm sure she'll come back home at some point. And I stashed the dagger away in the tin cans.
Thunk, thunk, thunk.
And I might make my way back to the wagon.
Well, you just threw it in a pile of tin cans?
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you want to do a spot check?
No?
Okay, are we ready to go?
Okay.
You just knock on the door, you're like, I'm back.
I'm back.
Not gonna tell any of us about that, just did it. I see. Jeez, what took you so long? Therrin says to Bata.
I was just making sure Theodore and Mr. Munis, was it? I think that was his name. Munis? Yeah, I was making sure they're okay.
They seem very capable.
Oh, yeah. I mean like if they're ready to go. Are we all ready to go?
Sam, you ready to go?
Sam will like perk up and go, actually, Bata,
Yeah.
can you come and help me with the Bugaloo?
Okay.
So do you go around or what?
Yes,
Okay.
Bata goes around remembering what Sauce said the other night.
No, so Sam will just like turn and look at Bata and just be like, you seem to have a much deeper connection with them than I do. Can you just like soothe them so that they aren't freaked out on the streets again?
I can try. Yeah.
Okay.
I go up to the Boogaloos and I give them little kissy faces.
Can you remember their names?
Yeah, it's
Marcus.
Marcus and Susie.
Marcus and Susie. As I check my notes. Yes, Marcus and Susie.
Wow. They really appreciate your attention because they like you.
But
They probably would have appreciated some rubs or something.
oh,
Because all I got was kissy faces. And he was
Just about doing this to an insect.
a bunch of lip smacking sounds and praise.
Thank you, Bata, as Sam just turns and
Bata
handles the harnesses and
Bata
things.
just smirks over at Sam.
Theron watched the entire thing. Silently.
Judging.
Or just like
It was
one raised eyebrow of like,
it was an honest request. God.
That worked? How does he know the frequency of which lips must smack to please Butler?
It's all Morse code. Wait, there is no Morse code. Never mind.
So then
We
Sam
go.
asks Bata, is everyone ready to go?
I climb into the wagon.
are you sure not going to ask him to ride with you too? Theron says through the...
Are you on top?
That's where you were.
No, where I was?
You can jump inside anytime you want. There's a big enough hole.
Oh, I thought I was watching over the kid, but okay.
That's what I thought. Like you were up there watching
Oh,
outside
yeah,
and
yeah.
looking straight down at the kid.
Can I just like toss a
trying to-
pebble over my shoulder, just up onto the...
I'm watching for bad people. I'm on constant alert. I'm always doing spot check, GM, every second.
Whoa,
So, what-
calm down.
So what Sam actually says in response is, do you remember what happened the last time you were up there?
Perhaps the hole you're sitting next to might be a reminder.
Oh yeah. I believe I didn't make this hole, but okay.
Is everybody ready to go?
You ready to go, Bata?
Yeah.
Theron.
What about go?
Well,
yes.
okay. Well, let us
I
depart.
hope Gordon will be okay.
Right, let's get paid. Come on,
We have a
guys.
job to finish, yeah. So, ride checks?
Yes.
Never gonna leave town.
So have Theodore and Munis moved their wagon yet?
They're just waiting for you.
Okay, so Like, that's 8.
There was a hand of animal check to go with it.
Wouldn't that give like a boost?
Tiny 1 point boost.
We're like haggling
plus
with
2.
the GM. It's like, come on, we kissed animals.
Plus 2,
made-
just to get it to
I
10.
made kissy faces.
So it takes an extra 45 minutes to get to the exit. But because Theodore is so skilled at navigating the city streets, you're able to follow him, and you choke a bit on his tailwind.
Oh,
Is he cursing at us? Like,
He's gonna be, screaming at people, getting them out of the way.
And all we're seeing is like this angry carriage in front of us with smelling wonderful of incense.
With Theodore the Serene and his shrill owl-like voice.
I just love how we're like following somebody who's making a scene, and we're just like, okay, hi, we're with them. Let's go.
No one really competes for your spot in line. They pay the gate guards a fat sack of money, and I mean fat sack is in they hand it over, and Sam, you can see there's a fat sack of money being handed over to the gate guard.
Don't we have to return the...
I was gonna say, we have those little copper signet things.
Yes,
Do we gotta give them back?
it'd probably be a good idea.
Okay. So Sam says, okay, everybody get out your guard tokens, town tokens, entry visas.
Yeah. Or traveling papers.
I'm an immigrant.
Therrin definitely crawls over to the front and drops her whatever thing right in Sam's lap.
I give mine to Sam and Mr. Renshaw. Where's yours?
Oh, right.
Yeah, look up from your book, Renshaw.
Oh, Therrin, you're a gem.
Which she'd
I
like
might
be.
be.
She'd be like, oh, I'm a gem.
Arden kind of rifles through his scroll case real quick and flicks the gem box's way.
Does Oz have one? I
Does he
don't
have to roll
remember.
for that little toss.
He does, but no
I
one
said
gave it to
not.
him, so I think you still have it.
Okay, so I hand back, 6 signets.
Very good.
6?
Did you have a good visit in town?
Yes,
We don't
our
have...
bludgeoning our friend was very delightful.
We don't have
Good.
It's 5 or 6.
5. We don't have Gordon's. Gordon's has kept his.
Yes, that's true. That's right. 5. 6.
Did you have any business before leaving town?
We paid our parking fees.
It's like just the entry cost, sir.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Guards tried to kill. Didn't say that. She didn't say that. Oh, she did. She has.
Everything you say.
Outside of town, there's a brisk wind.
I stick my tongue out at the town as we leave.
You didn't even get to do anything in
Fierce
there.
warrior.
That's right. I'm very fierce.
Out of our shattered window.
Yes.
I thought he was running up the front with you.
I am. Wait, am I?
Did you? What did you decide to do?
Oh, Mr. Renshaw saw us taken care of. Yeah, I'll be here in the front.
Okay.
You were with Sam. Very well.
Aren't
Alrighty.
you just
And
gonna
we're-
touch your hammer to Zoss? He's the pain.
He's not like emitting magic anymore, I thought. But
So
he's
the
not?
back. No, he's like slowing down and
Okay.
settling on the disc and sleeping.
Right, the disc. Got it.
So we're just following Theodore and
The
Munis.
back of Theodore's cart opens wide, and choking vapor washes over you for a moment.
Ah. Bata smiles. It smells so lovely.
And Munis, with one arm on the door jamb, hangs out groggily. Just follow us. He knows where to go.
Oh, does he look drunk?
He looks
Are his eyes bloodshot?
tired. I'm gonna nap.
Are his eyes bloodshot?
No.
Can you tell from that far away?
I mean, he's
wouldn't
about
imagine it's-
2 feet away
I
from.
was gonna say, I would imagine it's not
Like-
that far away.
Oh, okay. We're not doing this while driving. We are.
Oh, this is
No,
all
like
driving.
we're like
Yeah.
they're not going very fast.
Munis feels
It's just
safe doing this.
Okay.
So it just opens up this door, nearly swaps Sam in the face, and leans out, lets you know to follow. Then he's gonna swing himself back in, and the door will slam shut. You're gonna hear a clap of a body on a floor and some snoring.
You
That was odd.
This is who's leading. Okay.
That was odd.
are they gonna be okay? What is that?
I have no idea what's going on in there.
All right.
Maybe Mr. Redshaw could tell us more, but
City folk are
what's wrong with
Interesting.
him?
I don't even think he saw that.
Yeah, so that's what Sam was saying, but but he wasn't even.
You could describe it to him. He didn't go to the same school.
Okay, what was the smell of the smoke?
Orange peel and lavender.
So the same stuff as before.
What is this smelly smell? This smells so lovely.
Orange peel and lavender, probably with. Did you actually tell me about how he was acting? Talking about the scent.
Both. It's like, okay, so hey, Mr. Renshaw, he just looked like he was drunk, and there was all this smoky cloud smelling lavender and orange stuff. What's going on over there?
He was probably intoxicated on some sort of inhalant. I figure that's the only reason why that little owl is even tolerable to people.
So he gets worse?
You saw him at his worst.
Was that his worst?
He was making you into a scared pile of bear.
Something no taller than your shin was scaring you into a quivering child.
What can I do to him if he's...
Pick him up and move him somewhere else.
He's barbarian. You're supposed to smash him.
Well, I mean, that's not allowed, right?
I guess.
So,
Questioning much.
Maybe she was responsible for those back alley murders.
So I can't...
I was going to question how we're all having a conversation with each other, but there's several holes in the wagon.
Oh, yeah.
Just poke your head through them.
yeah, it makes it convenient for the conversation. So yeah, actually.
Like any, just pick a hole and you can stick your head through, and
Except the one on the ground, that's not ideal while the vehicle's in motion.
for you maybe.
Go for it there. Chase your dreams.
Do I need to do more red checks?
We ride.
Not yet.
Okay. Trevor.
The GM just wanted to know we were following a drug addict into battle. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's like everything's going
Well, it's-
just fine.
It's full circle, I guess, because we had a drug addict following us the whole time, too.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's just a trucker, actually. So, assuming there's any cataclysmic happening immediately, does it seem like we have a long ways to go here?
So it's nighttime, right?
It is late. The winds are strong, rustling the grass. It's hard to see anything except for the well-lit carriage in front of you.
Bata rubs his tummy grumbly. Grumbly tummy? Grumbly tummy. Yes. Well, no. Therrin, did you eat?
Oh, sorry, we brought some food back.
I mean,
George. Therrin, you're standing straight up.
oh, I forgot you can see
Wait,
there's many holes in this
She's
cart.
standing straight up on top of the wagon.
Oh, is she just always posing, just braced?
You can't let that awesome crossbreeds go to waste.
Oh, flowing hair. Wait, I don't have any.
Stabigail over here.
No, that's my sister.
Sam, are you hungry?
Because she stabigailed me in the back.
Sam rubs his rumbly tummy.
Therrin,
Says
get down here
yes.
and
We haven't had a bite to eat all day.
Don't you have rations?
I have rations.
Then what's your problem?
I would rather not spend good travel rations.
Bata looks
If,
over
if,
at the
if there's been food brought to us.
Bata looks over at the food that Mr. Renshaw brought over.
Is there something I can jump down on? Is there like some sort of
Make a
structure?
jump check.
Well, is there something I can jump down to the little driver area?
Yeah.
Okay,
Jump
I
check.
don't want to like jump on the bugaloos and
Why
make
don't you
them...
why don't you
Why don't you
carefully
just climb down?
well, Bata's on the driver's seat too. So.
You are joking, sir.
No, I'm actually just considering our forward momentum.
Do you want Bata to move first before
I
you
could
try
roll a
this?
1 and probably still do it. I have
It's
12.
happening, I guess.
Roll one, that's an automatic failure.
Still.
It's happening, I
So
guess.
where are you jumping down to?
I'm just jumping down. You want me to take the reins or something so you can eat, right?
Okay, jump down first, then tell him that.
I'm doing that.
Jump down and then...
Okay.
Dude, I got like...
So you're able to
28.
lurch forward, judging properly for the forward momentum, and land with your feet between. Well, let's see. The only space up there at this point is basically the spot for people's feet. So you're just gonna land between the two gentlemen here, and have the reins right behind you. You can just like take a hold of
Oh my god.
the reins with the back looping around your back.
And I've done that? Or I can?
You've done that.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and tell me, you want me to take over, right?
As Therrin says, you want me to take over, right?
Sam's just like, I could have probably eaten up here, but all right, go for it.
Did she just like jump down between your arms?
You're there
Legs.
too.
Legs?
So it's just like
So
between
legs
our
and-
two legs.
Oh, okay, between
Yeah.
our two legs. All right.
I don't even look back for you guys. I'm just like, Therrin is just driving already.
I guess that's one way to get her off the roof.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me being on the roof?
A lot of things.
All right, I climb back inside the wagon to get some food from Mr. Renshaw.
So, what's the food distribution here? Who has what?
We all have rations.
No, you guys came.
We took some leftover food from the feast. Probably whatever was not immediately perishable, such as like, I believe there was roast and vegetables and.
Yep, you had a lot of vegetables.
But so,
you
so
had
like,
the
does,
roast.
does one of you have all of it, or you like split it up, or?
I was the only one stating that I was taking any, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Um,
I think Therrin just stuffed her face before they left.
but
Okay.
I will pull out my little mess kit and put the food onto the plate and stab a fork in the meat and.
Okay, I guess then Sam crawls. I guess Sam will crawl into the wagon after Bata then and
Awesome.
look
Therrin,
for food.
please make a ride check.
Oh, yes.
He's menacing and plotting.
Bata's just
Therrin.
salivating the whole time.
Therrin does a 19 ride.
Ah, okay.
I'm still standing. I'm not even sitting. I'm still like standing. Therrin's just standing.
You look really badass in front of there.
So, those eating, please make a balance check. Therrin is making it a lot easier than it would be otherwise, but you're heading onto a uneven road.
So how do-
19.
how do-
19.
I'm just concerned. How does Bata and I split this food? Is there any conversation in that?
Probably, but go ahead and roll the balance to see how easy it is to like pass around food and share and keep your food on your plate.
Well, Sam got 15.
13 for Bata.
Mr. Renshaw.
I already ate back at the end.
Oh, so you're not okay. Between the two of you, it's a little difficult, but no more difficult than eating or cooking food on a boat on a rocky sea.
I've never-
Wink,
Lots
wink.
would have no idea what that's like, but
Does
Yeah.
Bata just be like, "What's a boat?" Voice in the sky.
Do you want to split the food halfway?
Well, you are much larger. With my twitch, you can have 2/3.
It's okay. I don't need that much. I'll be fine.
Okay. All right. I guess half then.
Arden just sits there with a look of disgust and terror on his face.
Bata does as well and just lifts us his fork daintily and brings the food in his mouth.
Sounds like you're getting some on your bow tie.
Yeah, he's getting some everywhere back here.
It's very
The
hungry.
ceiling.
Hungry monkey who travels a lot and doesn't carry utensils. No, this is a out of thing. I also assume that your meal kit or whatever you said you put out only has the one fork.
Meskit, yeah.
Yeah. So. There.
Well, assuming that you guys that don't have, that have rations wouldn't have some way of eating it.
Their hands.
I'm using Mr. Renshaw's fork.
Oh. As he quietly thinks to himself, oh, his lips touch these.
I
I'm
don't
going to
think-
savor every bite.
I don't think he's thinking anything like
Oh,
that.
God.
He's just thinking it's a fork.
Or a toothpick.
No.
Or a fro pick for settling his palm.
It's a comb. Anyways.
But yes, Mr. Bata,
Uh-huh.
Roll with billing and eating.
since we do have a little bit of a lull here, I wanted to try a experiment.
Okay.
Um,
What's that?
So you had that token that the little Arden stops to think about his words. The ancestral coin that you had that your people talk to.
Bata ponders for a second, thinking of what he's. Oh, yeah. Do you want my stone? My whisperstone?
Yes, if that's what your people call it.
Okay.
Even though its common name is just shard, but
It's nice for him to tell you what it's called.
Bata did pout and roll his eyes.
So I noticed before with the dragon's tear that it wasn't magical, and it's clearly not mechanical because it doesn't seem to have any working parts. So I had one last theory, since we have talking daggers and all sorts of fun things like that. Therrin just keeps drumming up out of thin air. I wanted to see if I could possibly talk to this thing, or see if it's capable of thought.
Okay, I can try.
All right. Do you mind handing it to me for a moment?
All right, Bata hands over his whisperstone.
Copyrighted TM.
Let's just call it Harold.
Just just be careful with it.
Oh, I will. I will.
It's not Harold.
Sorry.
I thought we heard the A instead of the O.
So, Arden brings a finger directly to the center of his forehead and mutters some word, and a bright light flashes at the tip of his finger, and his head glows for half a moment, and he casts Detect Thoughts.
Spell out.
All he sees is Bata.
God damn.
Your mind becomes attuned to the other consciousnesses in the vehicle in front of your gaze.
There's a lot of gays in this vehicle.
Oh, God.
There are quite a few.
Never mind, it's canon.
Of consciousnesses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you wrote down the note? Gaze? No.
Do we all have to like describe like surface level thoughts that he can just
That depends.
kind of feel?
Arden focuses his gaze on the little sword in his hand, and for the requisite, I think it's like 3 rounds or something like that.
4 altogether.
Yeah.
Its surface level thoughts are a mixture of places, things, and experiences, rolling over each other like 3 separate oceans.
Oh wow! Arden immediately pulls his book off his hip and starts writing furiously into the book. Everything that he can like recognize that it's thinking, and he like looks up at Bata. Bata, this thing is actually thinking. It's alive.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean this rock, this inanimate object. No magic, no mechanical device. This piece of a rock it's got a mind.
Yeah, several.
Is it a creature? What is this thing?
No, it's several ancestor souls are stored in there. It has been passed down from person to person from my tribe, and when they die, they go into the whisperstone, and they become part of it. All their memories are in there.
Okay. Am I able to like differentiate any information out of it, or
You could focus harder if you want with a concentration check.
ooh, 10?
Oh, I am sorry. You're going to get a few quick, painful flashes and images as you try to focus in and calm the storm. Cities you've never seen before, beasts larger than castles, and clouds made of fire.
Arden
Like the air itself was ablaze.
kind of frowns and like, I don't know where this thing came from. Did your people live in giant castles at one point?
Well,
Did you guys burn the sky?
you what? No, I'm not. Everyone else seems to be having a better time with their whisper stones. I'm not exactly sure why mine is scary sometimes. I mean,
So you've seen this before?
yeah, I've seen it. It's not what everybody else, well, what most people have. I can't even really commune with it most of the time.
Sounds like some of the smoke the guy in front of us got into the cabin.
You're the one on the outside.
Hey, are you on your backpack right now, or is that in the wagon somewhere?
Wow, I never really.
I think it's in the wagon. The last time I remember your backpack, it was lying down next to your bedroll. I don't think you've picked it up since then.
Yeah.
So it's in the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
I focus my gaze on her backpack.
Make a concentration check and it will save immediately.
Wait, do I see him like turning to look at it?
Yeah.
Which comes
Probably.
first? Which comes first?
The concentration check.
Oh, 26.
I grab his pupil face and I go, no. I don't know what sort of communing you're doing with the whisperstone, but
Make a will save as Bata tries to turn your gaze away from the...
21.
How close did he come to dying just now?
Your gums are going to start to spontaneously bleed.
Like, scurvy?
Mm-hmm. And your teeth are going to start rattling visibly.
Mr. Renshaw, and I just pat his cheek.
Your hands are on there, so you can feel them all.
Yeah. Mr. Renshaw, don't look at that one over there.
Oh, but am I getting anything at all, or
You are getting an information overload. Your brain cannot process the amount of information that you've asked for at the current time.
just surface thoughts, huh? Wow. Am I in control of my faculties?
The longer you look at it, the less you will be.
Then Arden will like linger for a second, not really sure what's happening, and then probably snap over to the bear, kind of spaced out and trembling a little bit.
Mr. Renshaw, are you okay?
Pat.
Pat. Gentle pat.
Just pat.
Slap. Did you roll damage for each pat?
He said gentle, so I'll give it to him.
Okay.
I mean, he's kind of not. Your blood is all over your hands.
Thanks,
You
Therrin.
did choose to have your paws on his face where he is literally bleeding right now.
There is correct.
Mr. Sam, can you get something to clean up this?
Sam has like food on his hands. He's just like looking very concerned and
Sorry,
like
this
looks
is
around.
a little gross when you're eating, but I just need I need some
What
cloth.
the hell is going on back there?
It's
Sam
just-
is looking at his inventory.
Sam's like,
I just hold Mr. Renshaw
Alright.
a little close because I don't know what's going on with him right now, but
Okay.
well, I kind of do. But
Is there anything in the immediate vicinity to use as like a rag or a
There's a
bandage?
bunch of bed rolls and people's bags
burlap
with their
shirt.
clothes in them.
Burlap shirt. Where's the burlap shirt?
Search check.
Natural.
The burlap shirt is at arm's reach. You can just grab it and hand it over. Great.
So I will hand the burlap shirt to Bata and
Oh no, now it's covered in blood.
And
Write this
food.
down.
one of my own water skins from
is
the.
the burlap shirt soft?
burlap.
It was a cover.
This stuff will make wool feel soft to you.
I look at it, Sam, come on.
Want to decide? I gotta write whether it's covered in blood now.
Sam was like, "We're not in a hospital. I don't have silk sheets."
Just pass me my. I assume my bedroll is softer than the.
Yeah.
Okay, just pass me my bedroll.
So you want his blood all in your bedroll?
It doesn't. I don't want him on his
As
face.
Sam hands the
you.
the
bedroll.
burlap shirt will be fine.
You can't see what we're doing.
What is going on?
I gently dab Mr. Redshaw's muscle clean.
Muscle?
His mouth?
Your teeth are loose when you try to talk.
They're all alive. Bata, the dragon's tear. It's got a mind.
I know. Don't look into it.
But it's not a machine. It's a creature, or it's not enchanted, so it must be a creature. It's actually debatably a living creature.
I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's just don't look at it too much because it hurts.
But it's. I was told that they were power sources for the spires to turn them on and maintain them, but not a living creature. This is astronomical.
Bata is very confused. Okay, that's nice. Just drink some water. Take a deep breath.
No, this is. I can't. Arden just kind of ignores the water and starts writing furiously.
Is he dripping blood on his book?
Yeah.
Mr. Redstraw, you should drink some water, calm down. And Bata's like, see what he's writing?
Probably can see what he's writing.
Would it be covered in blood now?
Drip, drip.
He's not a mouth breather. It's you'd be like, Dragon's Tear is not a power source, has a mind, has knowledge, information. Is it a archive? Is it a living creature? It's not magical, so
Like question marks like archive? Living?
yeah.
Lots of WTFs.
Yeah, lots of WTFs and confusion emojis.
God. No, I don't know exactly how many ancestors are stored in those, but they've been there forever, so I assume a lot.
Why were your ancestors in these rocks?
That's just what happens. Well, not in. They're not in the tiers. Just ours are just in the whisperstones that we have.
Do you know what the whisperstones are?
The guardians gave them to us. I mean,
Arden's gonna pause and look at Bata for those 4 rounds.
oh,
Are you trying to read his mind?
oh, I'm blushing because he's looking at me 4 rounds.
It's only about 20 seconds.
Probably giving you it's about 20 seconds of a very significant staring.
It's a nice stare.
If you want to read his surface, he has to make a will save.
No, I am too entranced in Mr. Renshaw looking at me because he's never looked at me that way before. So it's
His mind is an open book to you. The surface level.
Okay, so what are you thinking about then?
That food was delicious.
who was
Oh man, I wish you would stop talking so we could go back to eating. Ah!
What are your surface level thoughts?
certainly concerned about Mr. Renshaw, worried about how he's bleeding, and probably thinking back about all the festivals that he's had with the Whisperstones and the times that he attempted to whisper or commune with his own stone, and the successful times and the unsuccessful times.
That is a pretty stark ratio.
I'm assuming it was more unsuccessful than successful. Arden will look away, take his glasses off, and say, "I'm sorry, I don't know what these shards are." And, yeah, I should drink some water and clean up my notes a little bit. But, yes, those are very significant things that you have.
Can I have it back?
Arden looks down at his hand, which was clenching the Whisperstone the whole time, and, willfully loosens his grasp and hands it to Bata.
I put it away, real close to my
Heart.
yes.
With some bubble blood on it now.
Ah, no!
I'd be
Bubble blood.
surprised if there was. Oh.
And I give Mr. Renshaw the water skin. You'll be okay, right? You're all right. You're good.
I should probably get examined by Theodore when we stop next, but I'll probably be fine for now. But if there's ever a way that I can help you, Bata, to commune with that better, let me know.
I don't think that really worked out too well for you.
I'll take it under consideration, but I don't think I want to come in with a tear. That's for sure.
No, you don't. But your Whisperstone seems important to you. I know it's important to you. And I get the feeling that you probably feel inadequate because of it. But don't stop, and don't think that matters to us.
It's like Bata taking that a little hard.
Bata nods and just rubs Mr. Renshaw's shoulder and goes back to eating. Thank you, Mr. Renshaw.
Is there any blood on the food?
For God's sake, Samuel!
I'm not asking in character. Okay.
I would love if this whole exchange happened and then it just cuts over to Sam with a fork in his mouth and a big
The point was I didn't have a fork, so
Yeah, just big old turkey leg halfway in your mouth, and you're just got this look of confusion. And I guess as long as we're pushing our luck with the spell, before we're just dismissing it, I'll have a glance over at Sauce.
Oh, God.
You're unable to break into his chaotic mind.
Okay. Then I will dismiss the spell, and Arden will sit down next to the floating disc and probably leave his glasses off for a while and set up his cloak in a little wad next to him and kind of lean against that.
So while those two were having their conversation, Sam was actually going to be over the hole, washing his hands with his water skin.
That is a useful hole for getting rid of things.
We see, we're innovators. We put a sink in the wagon.
Okay. It's a sink and a piss hole.
And then contemplates how he's going to get all the blood out of the floor of the wagon now.
I don't think he was.
I don't
coughing
think
up
there
blood.
wasn't that much blood.
Well, the burlap shirt is now the scrubbing shirt.
Oh, it is covered with blood now.
It's not covered in blood.
Ah!
I used the bedroll. My bedroll.
I will use this burlap shirt.
So Sam used it to clean up anything that got on the floor of the wagon.
And you gonna put it back in my pack?
No,
Oh, okay, it's gone then.
There wasn't.
It's just in the cart now.
it's just the rag now in the corner.
guess if you want to scare somebody, it'll eventually look terrifying.
Blood soaked.
Burlap shirt. Oh, she's so unfashionably bloody.
How close was he to dying?
Who?
Me? Arden?
He's doing okay.
Okay.
Arden, please take force of dual damage.
That's not bad. It's only 4.
How's it going, Therrin?
Let's see.
Therrin Bree, sorry.
Well, nobody's around. I believe you actually said Therrin in front of everybody, so thank you, Sam. Yeah. Is it now quiet there? Nobody's talking?
It's all awkward because like he's
Well, I'm like worried about 2.
tiny people.
So,
I was gonna say
I
that.
guess since he's... I'm assuming... Okay, so now
you
I,
better
like,
not.
I don't feel like this was answered. I'm just be like, so, Bata, what do you think this thing is? You say you like... Did I steal like a pearl full of old tribe people?
But the scowls.
Can hear you scowling. I am serious.
I'm scowling harder.
I can hear it. It's not good. So you're telling me I stole a rock full of ancestors
Yes, you basically stole grave rock from the dead.
from the dead? It's run by Rogueport.
What? It's run by Rogueport?
Yeah, it's not a. There's no graveyard around there.
Did Rogueport make that shrine?
It's been there for centuries.
Right. Rogueport did not make that shrine.
How do you know that, Mr. Tribe Bear?
Are you telling me that... How long has Rogueport been there?
Hundreds. More than I know. Hundreds of years. Like predates me.
Alright, so Rogueport made the shrine.
Well, no, they didn't make it, but it's theirs.
Well, I guess... If
It's not like there's like a bunch of graves around it.
It's there for the taking. It's yours.
Well, seeing as to what it did to the dog back there, I would say I don't have much interest in it anymore.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you can touch it. To be honest, it's
Well,
there.
wait, we've touched it several times.
You've
yeah,
touched it several times.
I did. When you guys were sleeping, I pulled it out and like spun it around.
Oh, Bata really appreciates that.
Bata's like, what?
I got bored, so I started playing with it like a toy.
I'm telling you, there is several
Flames.
people have looked at this thing.
Flames.
There are no one has said anything about spirits. This is just the jewel of Rogueport.
Flames on the side of my face.
And you're telling me that
Makes your
this
face on
is
fire.
but see, your tribe's people weren't even in Rogueport. Like why would it be in Rogueport?
I don't know, Therrin, but my tribe did not make the shrines either. They have just been there forever.
Oh, it's all of our ancestors.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. I'm related to you guys somehow.
Oh, gross.
I know.
Oh, these commoners and
Everybody make a constitution save.
yeah, fortitude.
Throwing up.
Is that when Sam like looks at Bata and goes,
Oh, Jesus.
You don't have to be related for your... Never mind, Therrin.
I'm just saying there are other of those out there. I don't know how. Don't think there's many, but like it's not like everybody treats them like they're spiritual. They're worth a lot of money.
I know. That's why we guard the wall to keep you all out of it.
Yeah, well, they had a safe around ours too. We protected ours too.
Yeah, Arden interjects with, perhaps this isn't a good conversation for this moment in time, Therrin.
I'm curious. I have brought this upon us. I kind of am curious what it actually is, and maybe
Then perhaps you shouldn't talk about stealing them and how they are currency.
if it's not quite obvious, Mr. Renshaw, I am not exactly happy with my decisions thus far. If you're as astute as I think you are, you should have realized this now. So this is why I want to know more about what we've gotten ourselves into.
Okay, fine.
Did you do the little thing like they sped up or something? Is that or just you're just reminding us that
you're
there's
keeping
other...
up with them.
Okay.
Meanwhile, at the front, hey-ya!
Is that what you're doing?
Oh, like everyone gets going faster. Like
You're going pretty fast right now.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, fine. Look, what you stole, the shrine it's basically a monument to the dead, as far as I know. And
At this point, borrowed, but go on.
yes, what you borrowed from the shrine is essentially what collects the souls of the dead when they pass.
But people die in Rogueport all the time.
And their souls probably go to that tier that you have in your possession.
Okay. All right.
So your great granddaddy's in there.
I hate my family.
Hey, Arden, wait? Can Arden talk?
Yes.
Did you see some awful circle fishermen in there?
Arden takes a long, deep breath in and says, I'm not entirely sure what I saw in there, but it wasn't good.
And I'm not entirely sure I knew what goes on in there, but you're not going to look at it again, I take it?
Not for a while.
I would not recommend it.
Well,
Under supervision only.
if I'm to properly ascertain the nature of one of those things, which is why I'm even on this end of the continent, thanks to you, Therrin, that is vital information towards my research, and quite frankly, it is dangerous, yes, but with some more training and discipline, I may be able to extract some more detailed information from that device.
Mr. Rich, I don't think you should be looking into it at all. Like it's
It's what?
well, I mean, it's proven to be dangerous for you to do so. I mean,
Don't your people commune with these?
not with the tier.
They do say curiosity kills the bugaloo.
Am I a bugaloo?
You're going to be if you look at the thing again.
I would, if you want, you can commune with a guardian and see what they tell you. But they tell us no.
I'm sorry, a guardian? What is a guardian?
The shrine guardians.
Elaborate?
The big stone crystal golem that are around the shrines.
I wasn't aware that there were some.
I've been in one, there ain't one.
I've heard of no such thing.
But that was a great concern.
And you were able to commune with these things? Were they moving? Were they active?
Uh-huh.
And you were able to commune with them
Some of them, yeah.
and not get attacked violently?
No? Well, I mean, they told us not to go in them, in the shrines, but so long as we respected that, they were fine with us.
Arden just face crumples in confusion. And all of the spires down where you live are active.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's... You'll have to show me how that is done if we encounter one of these golems.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't use a special fancy spell, but it should be fine.
How do you do it?
Just wave and say hi.
You're talking to that.
Oh. Mentally, I guess you commune with them.
Interesting. Very interesting.
They're pretty cool. I mean, they teach us a lot of things, so...
Yeah, if you could show me how this is done when you encounter one of them.
Oh, it sounds like there's none of them out here.
You're going to the one in an active spire in the marsh. Theoretically, it would have one of these guardians present, wouldn't it?
Maybe. I hope so.
Well, if it's active, I assume it's probably protected in some fashion. Otherwise, people probably would have sacked it by now.
Point. I guess you're right. We'll probably see one there. Or at least one. Hopefully more.
How strange. Well, I'll not say, Bata, I have my doubts about you, but you have given me so much more information for my book than I could have ever imagined.
Bata feels useful.
Sam raises an eyebrow.
Yes?
No, that's it.
Oh.
So, Doggo. Yeah, thank you. So can you do the thing talking? So I can't do while I'm talking.
How many... How you don't have to whip them constantly.
Dude, I've got a good ride. I can do whatever I want. 19.
Bata just thinks of all the bruises and lacerations that he's going to have to take care of.
Therrin does not
Make
pay
kissy
attention.
faces at?
Therrin does not pay attention to that, and Therrin says, okay, so Puppo wants to... Sorry, Mr.
He
Renshaw.
called him Puppo. Bata just smiles and
I
giggles.
didn't mean to. That was a slip of the circle
Can
tongue.
you feel the stabbing glare in your back through the wall of the wagon?
Are you able to do that with a mouthful of blood? Because that's what happened. Your actions did that. So, anywho, Mr. Renshaw. Do you want me to call him Popo, Bata? Okay, Mr. Renshaw.
Thank you.
Mr. Renshaw wants to he wants to like look into this little stone again. And you're saying your people actually do. And is this gonna help us? Like, Mr. Renshaw, do you think you need to look into this more? Is this going to help us do what we need to do? Because if we do, then Bata should know a way to look into these, because they actually do it without their mouths bleeding.
Well, I've never seen one of our highest do it, but I mean, they do it. But
So you don't know how to do it.
no.
They probably use magic like I do.
We are... No. Well, damn it.
Um,
So you don't have the inkling how.
What's on those his stats? No. I take care of animals, Therrin. I'm not.
All right, and just to clarify, like none of this dragon's tear, this whispering, this is nothing to do with my mother or any sort of circle in what you saw with these two things today, right? This is not anything like the knife.
I don't know. Was there a circle in any of that blur of information?
Yes, but it was like the presence of the circle. Many. And a bunch of other species.
It's hard to tell. There were circles there, but I think it was like Arden size. It was like I was touching a piece of the world. I could see everything all at once, and I could not process all of it. If I could handle more, I would like to have seen more. I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. It was beyond the realms of any perception that I know or understand or even have read of.
This sounds like too much honeymead. Okay, so probably not related to the knife. All right.
No.
Then we don't have to give it to some random person.
The dragon's tear.
Yeah. No.
Why?
No, just I just want, like, if we're talking about living inanimate objects, I kind of want to make sure.
If you're worried about your mother's spying on you, I doubt she has anything to do with it, other than wanting you to put it back.
Did we talk to all your other daggers to make sure they're okay?
Oh, for the love of...
I think I did, actually.
Sam chuckles.
I did one night.
Okay.
That's implied, right? I did say, like, just...
You cuddled with them and
I
polished them all.
Yes, so, back in character, oddly enough, I did talk with every one of my daggers one night. Full disclosure, fellas.
So, Therrin, I could have just used a detection spell to do that for you.
I did not feel like telling you guys I talked to every knife.
I
Wait.
know you're off.
You talk to your daggers all the time, and this one just talked back for the first time ever?
No, I don't do it all the time.
She waits for her weapons to start the conversation, and then she talks to them.
Unless she's feeling lonely.
So, okay, alright, so nothing, this is something completely different from my awful, vile mother, who I hate.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever reason.
At least she cares.
Perch is ruthless. Just a note.
Oh?
Yeah, have you seen the way she fights? She's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
That's
Okay.
how I feel about her ruthlessness.
I thought you were talking about Therrin's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, you have met her?
Sam says no, but she has the reputation being the leader of Perch Trading Company, being rather ruthless.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Theron stares off into just space.
Did you know? I hope she's staring at the road.
Actually, I'm probably hurting the bungalows at this point. Just...
You're a little quick to write off your family.
Oh, am I?
I'd rather have a domineering mother than an absent mother.
Yeah, say that after you have one.
Tell me what it's like.
Me, I can't tell you what it's like to...
You like to complain. You can.
Can I sense motive, Arden?
Kind of up to the players.
Sam thinks that's a weird remark to make.
you
So
roll?
you gotta roll the dice.
He said it was up to you.
I'm not bluffing or anything.
Well.
So
21. It's specifically your comment about like, tell me what it's like, and then Sam would just be like, it's kind of a weird thing to say. Just the way he said it, it's a little weird.
we're here. Just as Arden opens his mouth to say something.
Well,
Saved by the voice in the sky.
Or in this case, a very serene owl can
Deal with strength.
Therrin.
uh-huh. Did we establish that we all know it's my mother? Did I say that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
they
did.
all saw the same thing. Right, okay.
Except for
it's
Sam.
like,
Except for Sam.
I didn't see anything either because
He's too smart.
He wouldn't
So
accept
the-
a PNG.
muscle.
Muzzle.
Muzzle?
Muzzle. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so that just. I-
Muscles?
You did that.
He doesn't have many, so.
One muscle.